Hey Aquarius, welcome to Good Witch Intuitive Tarot. Thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing. I do appreciate it. This is going to be your, it's a weekly reading. Its date is going to be the 12th to the 18th of December 2021. And as always, it could resonate any day, any week, any month or year that you're guided to see it. This reading is for Aquarius, anyone with Aquarius placements, and it's also for anyone else who's guided to see the Aquarius reading. All right, let's get into it. Spirit and angels, anyone for the highest good for this Aquarius reading? What do we need to know for anyone who's guided? Okay, wow, that's interesting. So you got, wow. So you got the world. You've got 7th chakra Archangel Uriel, and you've got the Angel of Balance. So you're getting information from Spirit. You're picking up on information that's being sent to you through your crown chakra. See, 7th chakra Archangel Uriel is your 7th chakra. It's your crown chakra. That's your connection to the universe and to the divine, your spirituality. This is also your inner knowing. You're communicating. An Angel of Balance is here. This is like Archangel Michael. It's like the Temperance card in regular tarot. It has, these are energy oracle cards, but very much like the Temperance card, it's the same idea. So you are receiving information. This has to do with ending a cycle. This has to do with a completing something that's been a long time coming. So in other words, you know this needs to be done. You've been getting intuitive information. Now, keep in mind, we all get intuitive information in different ways at different times. So for some people, they don't really realize they're getting intuitive information, but like this might be something that keeps coming back to you in your mind out of the blue. You might wake up thinking about this. You might be like just doing the dishes and boom, there it is again. This could be intuitive information coming through to you about something that's going to this is balanced, and it's about divine timing. So it's like here and now is the time for you to close out some kind of old cycle. This is coming, or you're being urged to take some kind of action. At the bottom of the deck right there, the action card sits, to close this out. Like you might intuitively know now's the time for this to be happening. All right, let's get some more information. Aquarius, anyone with Aquarius placements or anyone else who's guided to see the Aquarius reading, what do we need to know about this reading? The world, 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel, and Angel of Balance. What do we need to know? A lot of spiritual, there's been quite a few readings today that had a lot of spiritual intervention come out. Even the weekend reading, and I use total different cards for the weekend reading. So if you want to check that out, that'd be a good idea too. Tell me about this reading. So we got taking steps. And what did we just say? That you were being called to take some kind of action. Taking steps, same idea, different deck. This is the Quantum Oracle. This was the Energy Oracle. All right, so let's keep going here. What else do we need to know? Taking steps. What else? The world, 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel, and Angel of Balance, taking steps. Absolutely, absolutely. Oh my gosh, peace at the bottom. Let's talk about this. Look at this. Transformation card came out. These are both cards of ending an old cycle and starting a new one. Both of them. All right, and we did get the action card at the bottom of this deck, which was over here. It was right behind the Angel of Balance, right? And then you got taking steps. You're getting a lot of repeat cards for such a teeny tiny reading. All right, so we have a lot of intentions going on here. Intentions taking steps, intentions playing it safe, and intentions peace. All right, so what's been happening here? When I look at these, see this one is a cycle card, which we already knew you were having a cycle change here. But when I look at these Quantum Oracle, they all have different things at the top. We have events, we have consciousness, we have people, we have intentions, which are the same cards you have there. We have spirit cards, more events, spirit consciousness. There's others too. I'm trying to think of what we didn't see here. There's cycle cards, right? Okay, so there's a lot of different cards in this deck, but you got 3 intentions cards: taking steps, playing it safe, and peace. All right, so I feel like this is what you've been doing. You've been laying low, just not doing much of anything. Like, not really. This feels to me like you've been playing it safe, and Spirit's like, nope, you're going to have to take some steps. Like, it'd be nice to sit still forever and just the world goes on. See how things are going on behind her, but she's not doing anything, right? It's like stuff's happening, but you're just not taking the steps you're being urged to take. So, Spirit says, look, we need you to complete this transformation. I'm going to put it up here because these are the same thing right here, right? We need you to complete this transformation, which means you're going to have to take some steps. Let's find out why the Peace card came out. Why is the Peace card here? Aquarius, weekly reading. Why is the Peace card involved? Loss, okay. Oh, wow, I can't even make this up. There it is again, the new beginning, the new path, the new cycle. See at the top, it says cycle. This is all the same exact energy right here. The transformation, the new beginning, the world. It's all the same energy. Why is peace and loss here? This is coming terms with something. A creative endeavor just flew out of the deck. Okay, tell me more. So this could have been a job loss. Tell me more about peace and loss, a creative endeavor. What do we need to know about this? Victim mentality. All right, so whatever this is, so something that was a loss. I feel like some of you lost a job or lost a person or lost something, like a relationship broke up, something. And you went into this victim mentality and just stayed there. And you really didn't do much about anything. You just kept playing it safe and not really doing anything. So when the Peace card came out here, I wanted to know more about it. So it has to do with something about some kind of a loss that you experienced. For some of you, this is like a creative venture or a job or something like that, like work. Why peace? Give me one more card just on peace. And for some of you, this could have been something else, like a relationship or something. Why peace? Because you're being encouraged to take some kind of action. Wow! I can't make this up. Look at that. The loving woman, loving man. That's the Peace card. So you're being asked. Wow, this is so weird. So you're being asked for the Peace card. It has to do with the two of you that are a divine couple. These are a divine match. This is like twin flame. This is like, you know, your divine partner. This is your person, right? So someone has been living in this lack mentality. And the thing is, you can't stay in a lack mentality. Whatever kind of lack mentality you're in, what happens if you stay in this, lack mentality, always focused on the loss, always focused on the mental anguish or the loss of a person, a place, or a thing, or whatever it is. Could be loss of money, could be loss of a job, could be anything. If you continue to dwell on it, you bring in more loss. So you keep bringing in more loss and bringing in more loss. And if you bring in a new relationship, but you're focused on an old one, you bring in more loss to the new relationship. So no matter what this is, it's almost like being stuck in an endless loop of victim mentality and loss, and victim mentality and loss, and victim mentality. It's like the record skipping over and over again. And anything that new comes in, it goes right back to victim mentality and loss. And Spirit says you're going to have to take action. You can't play it safe. The whole world can't go on while you stay in victim mentality. You're going to have to take actions to graduate. See the action? She's going towards the university to graduate from this victim mentality and loss. You can't stay in it. This is staying in it. Just being okay with staying in it. So in order to get the the peace card here, which has to do with this, whatever this is. This is peace. These two people. So we've got to get past something that put us into victim mentality and loss. Person, place, thing, job, person, relationship. I don't know. It's going to be different for each of you. That's the only way you're going to get to be in this. So you get to this peaceful place and this peaceful high vibration. This is high vibration, right? These are two people that are perfect for each other in a very peaceful place, but you can't be in it till you're past whatever has held you back from being in it. Okay, so you can't come into, say this is you can't come into her life with your baggage. Okay, say this is you can't come into his life with your baggage, right? These are showing two high vibing, equally high vibing people. One of you isn't here yet, but one of you is being called to take action to get there. Okay, so whichever one this is. So even if you don't know this person yet, this is the person that comes into your life when you've gotten out of whatever this is and allowed, oh my God, how many times does Spirit have to say, you've got to release the old and let the new in to have this peace and to have this high vibing, equally high vibration couple. We can't hold on to lack, no lack. I mean, listen, if you have lack, means so many things. Lack is lack in relationship. I was hurt and I'm never going to get over it. I was hurt and that was the love of my life and I'm not letting anyone else ever take that spot. These are all lack. Even though this person's never coming back into your life, to stay in it is never letting in a high vibration and never being in a high vibration, right? Lack is also having money in the bank but refusing to live like you have money in the bank, like living like a miser when you really could live comfortably. Or if you like act poor, you become poor. If you act spiritually impoverished, you become spiritually impoverished. If you act mentally impoverished, you become mentally impoverished. Whatever this means. If you become, if you act financially impoverished, you become financially impoverished. Whatever it is that you bring back at yourself is this victim mentality and is the loss playing over and over and over again. So what you have to really do is live in a state of consciousness. See, this is a state of consciousness. Put yourself in a state of consciousness that is the 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles even, up into this high vibration of I can buy what I want, I can do what I want, I can afford this, I can afford that, if you can. Okay, I'm not saying to do this if you can't. I am very secure in my relationships, feeling like you can be that person for someone else without going back to the past, without living in that energy of murkiness from somebody who did you dirty in the past, or some ugly karmic relationship from the past, or whatever. This is really getting yourself up into a high vibration where you are an equal partner in every way. And I'm not talking about you take the trash out and they do the dishes. I'm talking about you are open to being a high vibration soulmate to this person. You're not hanging on to an ex. You're not hanging on to the ex's family. You're not corresponding with them, texting them, emailing them, whatever. That's all this lack that you keep yourself in. I've gotten this message for Aquarius. I think I got it for you guys for maybe the love readings or something. I got a similar message. Spirit has told you over and over and over, transform, new beginning, new world. Please allow the new in. Take the steps to actually graduate from the past, because you sitting in it and not letting yourself get past it and into something new keeps you from this. And this is what Spirit would like to send in, but they can't. You're not allowed to bring your garbage to her life. She's not allowed to bring her garbage to yours. Whether, I don't know, you could be the she, right? So if you're the she, you can't bring your garbage to his life. These people are high vibing and they come together in peace, in a very high vibration, very spiritual union. But only after you graduate from this. I mean, this is graduation right here from this, whatever this is that has held you back, that has kept you from being able to move forward. And spiritually, you know it. You already know it. You're getting the information. Spirit's been sending it to you over and over again, saying your happiness lies in graduating an old cycle. You've never graduated this old cycle, whatever it is. Look at this at the bottom, deserving. This is the Nine of Pentacles energy that I just spoke of. Being up in this energy is what calls in a soulmate, a high vibration soulmate. But you got to be in this energy, which is a really high vibration. That comes by graduating the old cycle and releasing anything or anyone who has held you back from the real deal. This is the real deal that would like to come into your life, but it can't come in until you graduate from this lack consciousness that we just talked about to this deserving consciousness. I hope this makes sense to someone. How ironic is it that those two sit at the bottom of the deck? I mean, come on. Spirit can't say it enough to you. You need to get out of this old dark cycle that you've been in. I feel like some sort of loss kept you in this cycle. Was it a job? Was it a love? Was it an old relationship? Has kept you in this, and you might even have stayed connected to their energy, either energetically or physically. You still talk to them, you still text them, you still call them, you still get involved with them and their family or whatever. That keeping that murkiness going keeps you from this. This is not the first time I've had this message for you guys. I swear, I think it was you guys that had the same message last week in a different way, but same idea, totally. If you guys could reach out to me and let me know. And hey, this could be vice versa. It could be them that is the one living in the past here, hanging on to their ex or hanging on to something that knocked them down and they just live in it instead of actually graduating with it. You'll know. One of you is in high vibration and one of you isn't. You'll know. Or neither of you. You might not even know this other person yet. Spirit might not even have sent this other person to you yet because you haven't been in a high vibe enough for them to bring it in. In other words, your divine partner, you may not even know them yet. Those of you that can right away say, I know who this is because they're in a high vibration and I've been stuck in this low vibration living in the past, you'll know it. Others of you will say, I don't know this person. Who is this high vibration person? Well, Spirit can't send them in because you won't graduate the old cycle. And right here it's saying you have every opportunity to take the action, get out of the status quo and head towards the university and graduate. And it's going to close out a brand new cycle. And look what it's going to open up. A huge new beginning, a gorgeous new path ahead of you that Spirit's going to line right up for you. And guess what it leads to? That path and this archway right there lead to this person. And they lead to a lot of peace in your life, but only when you're high vibing enough to be with this person and vice versa, right? All right, guys, I hope that this made sense to you. I'm going to grab you a couple of angel cards on the way out. Please watch the most recent Aquarius readings if you resonate with this, because I feel like I had another reading for Aquarius just like this. Very, very similar. I want to say it could have been the love readings. I'm not sure. They could have been the the monthly love readings. It could have been, but I'm not sure. It was pretty recent. It was like within the last 2 weeks, okay? All right, let's get you a couple of angel cards. Angels, what do we need to know about this reading? Oh, God, that's a lot. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, my gosh. Trust it. Because Spirit has stepped in, and we already saw that right away, that Spirit's been trying to communicate with you with two spiritual cards that come out. One that has to do with your connection to Spirit and your crown chakra, and two, Angel of Balance, Archangel Michael. Trust this. This is the Spirit step in card for me, the light card. Okay, and they're saying expect a gift from the universe as soon as you get good and honest with yourself. Look how the little angel goes up to the mirror and looks themselves in the mirror and gets really honest with themselves. Expect a huge gift from the universe when you've graduated, whatever this is that they want you to graduate from. You'll know what this is. And some of you could get triggered really bad right now, and that's how you know. Your triggers tell you where you need to heal. Your triggers tell you what it is Spirit wants you to do to be happy in your life. But I guarantee you, It brings in major success for you to follow through with what this advice is from Spirit. You'll know, for each of you, I feel like you will know immediately what this is if this is your reading. Anyway, guys, I hope that you enjoyed it. Please like, share, subscribe. It helps the channel so much more than you know just to hit that like button. It truly does. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you guys for all the ways you contribute, for all of you that have sent in donations, the likes, the shares, the subscribes, the comments. Please comment down below. Let me know if this is your reading. I'd love to hear from you guys. I love connecting energy with you guys. All right, guys, I will talk to you in a couple of days. Don't forget to watch the weekend reading. That should be out by the time you see this. Okay, talk to you soon. Bye.